Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Juan Lombana and I'm a realtor here in Vancouver and the Fraser Valley, and I'm part of the Two Brothers real estate team. Now in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the latest real estate statistics that just came out. I think it was yesterday. And of course, I'm going to be talking about all the numbers so you know exactly what's happening in the market. Now, you have probably noticed that the market is shifting. Of course, we're seeing quite a bit more listings on the market, which is a really good sign for buyers. Now, I'm going to be sharing the screen with you and I'm going to show you all those numbers so you know what's happening in the area. But before I do that, make sure that you click the subscribe button right below and of course, get those notifications on because I'm going to be posting videos on a weekly basis, and I know that it's going to help you buy, sell, or invest in real estate here in Vancouver and the Fraser Valley. All right, so why don't we get started with our presentation? All right, guys, we're back. Thanks for being here again. Of course, we're going to be talking about the real estate statistics, what happened during the month of May of 2022 here in the Fraser Valley. Now, before we started, if you don't know who we are, my name is Juan Lombana and I'm one of the two brothers. Of course, my brother is right here. His name is Felipe. And of course, we live in the Lower Mainland. We've been in Canada since 1993. We're originally from Colombia. And and we just love to help our community buy, sell, invest in real estate here in the area. All right. Just like I mentioned, we are realtors. We're bilingual. We speak Spanish also. So if you notice a little bit of an accent, that's the Spanish accent. And of course, we're an expert real estate marketers. Okay. Now, let's get started with what happened. Of course, you probably noticed, but the home prices are falling here in the Fraser Valley. And the reason is because there's higher inventory. There is more homes for sale. Again, if you've been in the market trying to buy a home, you definitely have noticed that there is definitely more homes for sale, more options for you. And because there is more options, there is more inventory, there is not as much competition, which means that the prices are dropping. Now, the Fraser Valley we're approaching more of a balanced level, not seen since the pre-pandemic period. Okay, so again, this is something that we definitely need in this moment. Prices have been going up for the last 2 years, so again, we're starting to see some type of balance in the market, which is definitely good. Okay, so let's talk about the numbers. What happened May 2022? So first of all, there were 1,360 real estate sales. That includes, townhomes, single family homes, condos, land, again, everything. There were 1,360 real estate sales during the month of May, which is actually down 16.9% compared to April of 2022. And it's also down 53.9% if we were to compare it with April of last year. Now, if we're talking about active listings at the end of May, so how many homes were still on the market at the end of May, okay? And that number is 6,183 active listings by the end of May, which is a 5.4% increase year over year and 14.8% increase compared to April. Now, this graph right here is called the sales to active listing ratio. So I'm going to kind of explain it real quickly because it could be a little confusing if you don't know what you're looking at. Right here, what it's showing is the ratio between how many homes are active and how many of those active properties actually sell. Okay, so every 100 homes, how many of those sell during a period of 30 days? Okay, now the sales to active ratio for the month of May was 22%. That means that every 100 homes that were on the market during the month of May, 22 of those sold. Okay, now over here there is a line that goes right across, that blue line. Okay, it goes between 12% and 20%. So if we're between 12 and 20%, that means that we're on a balanced market, okay? Anything above 20% is, of course, a seller's market. Anything below 12% is a buyer's market. And as you can see, if we look over here, ever since, I don't know, this is what, like the beginning of 2020, we've been definitely above that blue line, okay? And that's why it's been a seller's market for the last few years, and that's why the prices continue to go up. Now, right now we're at 22%, so we're just above that balanced line over here. But if you were to compare it to, this is December of last year, we went actually up all the way to 93%. Okay, that means that every 100 homes that were for sale during the month of December, 93 of those sold. Okay, and that's why the prices went up during the beginning of the year quite a bit. Okay, so again, we're at 22%, which is great. This is what we want to see. I would like to see us over here under a balanced market for a while at least. Okay. Now, let's talk about the average percent of original price. Average percent of original price. So this here, what I'm going to show you here is how much more money people were willing to pay either above or below their original price when it comes down to a single family home. So as you can see, the number was 97.9%. What that means is that the average sold price on single family homes during the month of May was 97.9% of the asking price. If we were to compare it a few months back, as you can see, all the way up here, people were actually willing to pay 10% above asking price because there was so many buyers and so little inventory. So then that's when all the multiple offers happen and then the prices continue to go up. Okay, so again, because there is more options for buyers, there is not much competition when it comes down to buying single family homes, and that's why the prices, people are not willing to pay anymore. Okay, and that's kind of nice to see. Now when it comes down to townhomes, same idea. During the month of May, it was 99.9% compared to the original price. So if somebody was asking $800,000 for a townhome, the average was about $800,000 for that home. Okay, they didn't want to pay above or below, so they were just about paying right about asking price. Okay, that's average. Okay, doesn't mean that all townhomes you weren't paying above or below. It just means in average, the average was about almost 100%. Okay, now when it comes down to condos, as you can see, 101, which means that people were willing to pay 1% above asking price when it came down to buying condos in the Fraser Valley during the month of May. All right, now let's talk about the price of the properties during the month of May. What happened? Did the prices went up? Did the prices go down? How much more or less they go up or down? Okay, so that's what we're going to talk right now. So right here, as you can see, the average sale price for a single family home in the Fraser Valley was $1.643 million. As you can see, it's right here. Even though it's still quite high, at least we're seeing some type of dip in the price, okay? If we were comparing it to about December over here, the average was about close to the $1.9 million. So that means that during the last 3-4 months, homes have gone down, $350,000 on average in the Fraser Valley. Okay, so again, it's kind of nice to see that prices are not continuing to go up. And of course, that's a decrease of 4.8% since last month. So during the month of May, from 1.726 million to 1.643 million. Okay, so again, we see prices going down when it comes down to single family homes. Now, if we're going to talk about townhomes, as you can see the graph, we're also going down. So the prices of the townhomes are also going down on average. And right now, the average is $883,000. Okay, if we were comparing it to a few months back, this is probably December, as you can see, it almost got up all the way to $1 million. Okay, so again, it's kind of good to see that prices are coming down a little bit. Now, how much did it go down during the month of May? So it went down about 5% during the month of May, okay, from 929 to 883. Okay, so again, single family homes prices went down, townhomes prices went down. Now let's talk about what happened with the condos. Okay, and as you can see right here, of course, the prices are also going down, and right now the average price for condos in the Fraser Valley is $563,000, which is a decrease of 7% since last month. So it went down 7% during the month of May in average. So from 605,899 to 562,999. Okay, so there you have it, guys. Hopefully this video was informative. Now, let's talk about, is it a good time to buy or sell right now? So if you're looking to buy a home, an apartment, a condo, a townhome, whatever, I think it's a great time because prices are starting to go down. And of course, there's more options for you. So if you don't like this condo, that's okay. There's going to be a lot other options that you can choose from. So again, this is kind of nice to see. And of course, like I said, the prices are going down. Now, interest rates are going up. So again, it kind of evens out, but at least the prices are going down. And I think it's still a good time to buy. Now, if we talk about sellers, is it a good time to sell? Of course, it's a good time to sell, especially if we know that the prices are continuing to go down. Okay, so if you wait 1, 2, 3, 4 months, even though I don't know what's going to happen in the market in 3 or 4 or 6 months, most likely is going to continue to go down. Why? Because they're going to keep raising interest rates. That's what people are saying, okay? Which means that the government's trying to slow down the market even more, which means that the prices are going to continue to go down. So, is it a good time to sell? Yes, because if you wait for 2, 3, 4, 6 months, the cost, the price that you could get right now is going to be more, most likely, than if you were going to sell it in a few months from now, okay? So, if you're looking to buy, sell, invest in the Fraser Valley, of course, you can get a hold of us. You can check our website, twobrosrealty.com, or you can email us at thebrothers@twobrosrealty.com, or of course, you can give us a call, 778-881-8746. Of course, you can comment below, and we'll be more than happy to answer your questions, all right? So there you have it, guys. Thanks for being with me today. Hopefully you know what's happening in the market, and I will talk to you on the next one.